and if they can get together in a strong opening partnership, they could set things up really well for Lahore. Experienced campaigner work hard, and we know just how well they can do, but it's that platform in those first 6 overs so crucial.
Yeah, he's been around for a while now. He's played for Pakistan quite a few games, and he's a very destructive batsman once he gets going. And when you talk about destructiveness, what about this man, Chris Lynn? Amazing. The strike rate, both the same age, very experienced.
Muslim thrives under pressure, and this is a pressure cooker environment. If Islamabad United win tonight, they could very well go top of the standings ahead of Quetta Gladiators. But this is an impressive young bowler. Right arm fast medium, Mohammad Musa, you're a big fan.
Yeah, I am. He's very upcoming young batsman bowler. He's only 19. Hits the deck hard, good pace. He bowls 145, 147 at times.
Umpire standing tonight from Pakistan, Rashid Riaz. And alongside him, Ranmore Martinez from Sri Lanka.
I thought Musa bowled extremely well in the previous game. He didn't give much of a room to the openers. He bowled good pace, very focused. He's not a big unit. He's only, what, 5'10" the most. Stocky guy.
He settles down very quickly, and that's his hallmark. He keeps it simple, but always mixing it up here. So we're almost underway with match number 7 from Gaddafi Stadium. Mohammad Musa runs immediately, and it's struck so well. And first ball goes for 4.
How nicely he played that. He allowed the ball to come at him, just opened the face of the bat the last second. Although the slip there, he had no chance. Nicely guided to third man. Good start by Qalandars.
There was a fielder there, but I can tell you what, he had absolutely no chance. The crowd is so switched on. This time it will be just one. If Zaman wants to come back for a second, Chris Lynn says no thank you.
Well, Musa takes the ball away from the left-hander. That's his go-to delivery. And with the slip there, there's every chance the ball might go there. To the right-handers, he brings the ball in, he tucked them up. He doesn't really give much room to the right-handers. 8 games these two teams have played against each other. Islamabad clearly the winner. They won 5. Not only the 5, the last 3 times they played against each other, Islamabad won every time.
Islamabad United love chasing. This is what they do. They have such a powerful batting unit. How about this pitch, Waka?
Yeah, it looks a very good pitch. I mean, this is the 3rd game here in Lahore, and this is probably one of the pitches which is very similar to the yesterday pitch. A bit more grass, a bit more life in the pitch. You'll see a bit more bounce in it.
Crunched away, and that will be 4. Chris Lynn at his best. And good boundaries coming in this opening over.
Don't give room to this guy. Chris Lynn clearing his front leg, making room for himself. And he was just touch wide. And played it so beautifully. Crunched it through that backward point. Yeah. New ball travels quickly.
9 runs from the over, 2 balls to go. That's exactly the start Lahore needed. Better delivery, but still they're able to rotate strike. And this is what Lahore are doing better today. They're a lot more switched on in this opening over.
I think that's what they need to do. You've got a couple of boundaries in the first over. What you need to do is just keep rotating the strike, put the bowler under pressure, put Shadab under pressure. He's a young captain. He will make mistakes, and I thought he did make few mistakes in the previous game when he given Musa the third over.
Oh, Messi, and it's going to cost them too.
Well, not a very good start from Islamabad. Musa was outstanding yesterday. First couple of boundaries, he just put him under pressure a little bit early in the game. Gone defensive very quickly.
That opening loss against Quetta really hurt Islamabad, and you heard many of the players talking about how important this game is, and you see in a sense there's a pent-up kind of energy out there. Now 1 ball to go. And dot ball to end the opening over. 13 from it. It was 13 without loss. Two changes for Lahore, one for Islamabad. We get to see an emerging player being given an opportunity, Ahmed Safi Abdullah, in place of Akif Javed. So, over number 2, it's Fahim Ashraf with ball in hand. Fakhar Zaman on 5 of 3, as is Len. Steal a single. We're certainly seeing a much more switched on Lahore. Just look at how Musa did so well in that last game. You talked about it, but just the presence of these two batters is saying, we want to do something different. And that is, we've got to take the attack to you and keep that going. HBL buggy. Some fans enjoying some free merchandise, and why not? There's a reason why you come to HBL PSL 5. Always something for the fans.
Very good cricket from Lahore. Their running between has been spot on. That's where they were lacking in the previous game. But running nicely. Fielders are already on the heels a little bit. Good calling.
Oh, that's well bowled. He's managed to get it down to third man. That's a good stop on the boundary. The bowlers appreciated that too.
With Akif not playing this game, the new ball's been given to Fahim Ashraf, and he responded quite nicely. This delivery was a good one. Bounced a little bit on Chris. No slip there. Excellent fielding. Musa just diving away. Every run is crucial. Every run is important.
Well, good fielding, especially coming off an over. You want to know that you're able to just stay in the moment, and that's what Musa did. Good delivery. Dot ball so important in this first period. And Lahore have got off to a good start here. 16 without loss. 2 balls to go in the second over. Well, all my friends have been contacting me asking, where can we watch HBL PSL 5? If you're an international viewer, cricketgateway.com. And, of course, cricketgif.com will have you covered as well.
Well, that's the right place to ball at Fakhr. Fakhr likes a little bit of room because he clears his front leg and he wants the bat to come down on offside. So if you can tuck him up around that area, around that waist area, and don't give him any room, that's where he struggles. But good thing what he's doing today is just nudging it away and looking for that single. Good cricket overall.
A good point, that Waka. And instead of being stuck there, he said, well, I'm going to rotate strike, get Lynn back on. But he does favour that offside, and this is good bowling from Fahim. Another single. And end of 2. It's 18 without loss. Without loss after 2 overs. Chris Lynn has got this over that point region, and it will race away to the boundary for 4. As we've said, it doesn't matter whether it comes off the edge or not, it's the power with which he strikes the ball, and that Lynn is able to get what he does. 11 off 7.
Well, Chris Lynn knows that Musa is young, and I can put him under pressure early in the game. Just moving away from the stumps, although he didn't get all of it, he didn't get in the middle of the bat, but he's such a strong lad. Even if he gets the edge, it goes very, very quickly.
3 fours so far. We're into the 3rd over. He's got him! What a catch! It went like a tracer bullet, and he's got to make his way off the field, Chris Lynn. Big, big breakthrough for Islamabad United.
Well, Musa just shortened the length and cramped him up a little bit. He could have taken it more toward onside, but just forced the ball to offside and hit it straight to the man at point. Although it was hit hard, but it was straight to the man. Ahmad Butt is the man. Bowled superbly in the previous game, picked up 4 wickets, and now the catch. Now that is a big wicket. Lynn gone for 11. It's 22 for 1.
Mohammad Hafiz, of course, Ben Duncan is sitting out today, so Hafiz batting at 3. The challenge for Lahore is that the batters are getting starts are not able to push on, and that's what Hafiz and Fakhr will be thinking. The pressure's on us against a team like Islamabad United, who seem to have all their bases covered. The 3rd over, 22 for 1. This is Chris Lynn and how he was dismissed.
Yeah, Chris Lynn was trying to force the ball over the top and couldn't really get the middle of the bat and hit it straight to the man at backward point, and disappointed. He looked good, couldn't really carry on.
This is better.
Well, he's mixing the length quite nicely. He got hit on the very first ball, and then the second one he pushed the length back. Tea time.
It certainly is a tap or tea moment. Or whatever the weather is, a cup of tea is exactly what does the business.
What Qalandars don't want is that they don't want to lose wicket on top of a wicket. They've lost one. Just wait for a little while. Don't mind playing even a few dot deliveries.
Oh, that's gone past point. There isn't and a third, but unfortunately he won't get to it. Another well-struck shot. This time it's Hafiz. Second boundary of the over, 26 for 1 with 2 balls to go.
Hafiz using the pace quite nicely. A little bit of room for him to play that delivery at backward point. He plays that shot really well. It's just recent time I've seen him play this particular shot with so much control. Batted superbly in the recent past against Sri Lanka and of course Bangladesh, I beg your pardon.
Dot ball. See so much enterprise in cricket, in T20 cricket, that you think that those are the shots you look for. Some of those classical shots played, and suddenly you find the scoreboard ticking. These Zaman, both very attractive batters, and if you have a look at the match situation now, both of them are right in a good position to take control of this first period. When we're talking about the power play, the middle part in the end, there needs to be more consistency from the batters.
End of the third, 26 for 1.
Six for 1, start of the 4th over. Oh boy, there's got to be better communication than that. And that's what Hafiz is saying. It's very loud out there today. And as we said yesterday, hand signals are not working. It's a loud call of no.
Well, he called him and then he sold him right in the middle. God, Hafiz is right. A right smile from his face. There's got to be loud and clear.
Well, that's played beautifully. There's a man on the boundary, but unfortunately, he goes across the boundary with the ball.
It's a very good surface. It's not easy for the bowlers. You give a little bit of room, and you're going to have to pay for it. And that's what happened. Just a little angle on the bat, and the new ball, you know that it goes very, very quickly. Good effort there, but just a touch late.
Oh, that's edged away and will reach the boundary too. Boundary number 6. Waka said, such a good service, great outfield, even edges are flying to the boundary.
A little bit unlucky, I would say, for him. Nothing wrong with the delivery. Wanted to play on the onside and took the edge, no slip there. And that travels. Runs are coming quickly for Lahore once again. They're looking in control at the moment.
so important. As much as we say it's a good surface, they'll know that Islamabad United will be equal to the task. So as much as it's good for them, it's going to be good for Islamabad United. You don't want to be, me giving away any wickets again after Chris Lynn. Right, let's see what they have.
They need to work on their coordination.
I think we need to give them a few chips. You do know that Dom has been practicing. He's been practicing a lot. 2 fours and 3 dot balls off this fourth over. 34 for 1. Already 11 dot balls bowled.
It's not all about hitting boundaries in the first 6 overs. If you can rotate the strike, which we saw in the first couple of overs when Lynn was there, Fakar, they had a good understanding. They were running quickly. It's just the last over or so since Hafiz had come, those singles are missing.
Oh no, once again an edge finds the boundary. End of the over, 38 for 1. Final 2 overs of the power play to go, and despite the loss of Chris Lynn, it's been a decent start from the home team. 38 for 1. Musa to continue, 1 for 21 and 2. Lahore, if they can avoid losing a wicket in the next 2 overs, they would have done well. Oh, it's gone past the fielder, and they will push for 2. And possibly 3. No, batter slipped. There's definitely 3 on.
Yeah, they could have done better with that. There were definitely 2 there and could have been easily 3 there. Just a little lazy from the 2 batsmen, but nicely played. The angle of the bat took the ball very, very quickly. Run rate 9.60, a good one.
I want to see at least 180 on the board. I want to see a good game. Islamabad United had a good chasing unit. Anything less than that. Play in a mess.
Good pace, that last delivery. 142 clicks. Maybe a touch short. A little bit of room was there for Hafiz, but the extra bounce.
Look at that batting second, 79.16. That's the percentage in terms of that win ratio. But make it difficult. And that's what Lahore are thinking. You've got to get a total that your bowlers can bowl at, and they've got a good bowling unit. Oh, that is smoked! First 6 of the match, and it's been put away in style.
That's massive. God, that was good. Sounded beautiful. God Lutlo, 6. 20,000.
Yeah, 20,000 rupees donated by Go Lutlo. Every 6 hit in HBL PSL 5. What a shot.
He meant that actually. He saw the length and he's just got under it. He went 73 meters and he went high and long. What a hit.
46 for 1. 3 balls to go in this 5th over. 7 fours and 1 6. Hafiz batting up at 3 ahead of Ben Dunk, who missed out on selection today. Oh, he's hit that on the up for 4. Beautiful stuff this from Hafiz as the 50 comes up for Lahore.
Well, Musa was brilliant yesterday. Today is just not himself. He's giving room. He's allowing the two batsmen to hit him out. Once again, room there. Hafiz didn't really have to hit it hard. The timing was perfect. Boundaries are coming thick and fast.
Oh, that's a good response. Really good from Musa. Come in for some tap, and that follow-up delivery, impressive.
Well, that was much better. But how about that shot which Hafiz played just previously? He's getting under the ball. Took some height, that ball. All the way. Big six.
Well, Lahore must not look at the projected scores, because at the moment it says at the current rate they would make 206. They'll be getting ahead of themselves. It's way too early. 4.5 overs, 1 ball to go in this 5th over. Oh, how was that? Come on. Hafiz goes to 20 off 10 in style. End of the 5th over. And Lahore going along beautifully, 54 for 1.
Excellent start. 54 for 1. The home side going well. We've seen that before, not just in this PSL, but in previous PSLs as well. It's now, can they go this next period, this next passage of play? Can they still put the opposition under pressure? How well did he bowl? Ahmad Butt. 4 for 27 last night against the Multan Sultans. Shadab Khan would want wickets. This is the last ball of that 5th over. Don't need to commentate on that, just watch. Dirk Nanas, what a start.
It's been a fantastic start. Mind you, I don't think the Islamabad bowlers had bowled terribly. I think they've been unlucky. I don't think they've quite had the backup with the field that they've needed. Just wonder whether the captaincy can be a little bit more proactive in terms of when your bowlers are bowling so exceptionally well. They were bowling very straight tonight. It's exactly what you needed on a true surface like this. I wonder if they could have had a slip for a little bit longer. Just as a fast bowler, if you're having a night when you're on and you're bowling so dead straight, I just wonder whether you're going to need such coverage on the offside when your bowlers are doing exactly what the captain wants, and that is to bowl gun barrel straight at the stumps. And a couple of edges that went to the boundary. I just wonder whether they could have just attacked for a little bit longer, maybe with the field. Not so much the bowling, the field.
This is his 4 wickets from last night. 4 for 27. Moeen Ali was the first. And then the first ball from Riley Rousseau. Vince bowled. And then it was Sohail Tanvir. 4 for 27. that restricted the Multan Sultans to 164.
And here's what I'm talking about. This is his yesterday work, Yarno. And that was quite a comeback, given that the first game he went 1 for 50. Last night he really did bowl every single trick. Fantastic spell of bowling.
There's that slower ball. He bowled that so well yesterday. What'll be interesting to see is today's pitch map, because yesterday we know they bowled excellently. Slightly different bowler. Akif Javid played yesterday, and that's exactly what you're talking about, Dirk.
A little bit back of a length, but they did bowl very straight. All those balls with the right arm over the wicket would have gone on to hit the stumps. Mind you, you've got somebody like a Chris Lynn. You would have had a team meeting and said, with this guy, you have to bowl dead straight. Middle stump, off stump's almost too wide. You have to bowl dead straight at this guy, and that's what the bowlers did. Here's a case in point, targeting in that middle and leg stump. So you have nights where you'll be bowling okay, and you just find that you go for runs. I think this is one of those nights where I don't think they have done too much wrong. I think they could have bowled a couple more short balls. But aside from that, I think they followed the captain's orders reasonably well.
Yeah, I agree. We've seen a few outside edges, decent straight balls that have raced away. First ball of the match really just went past first slip and went for 4. Slightly towards squarer of third man, and Chris Lynn cut away, so they have been a little bit unlucky. We've seen this throughout. Power plays have been so important. Last ball of the power play. Slower delivery. Gets away with it. 6 gone, 57 for 1. .57 for 1 then, if you're just joining us. This is match 7. Lahore Qalandars up against Islamabad United. Shabab Khan, who's coming into the attack right now, won the toss and unsurprisingly decided to have a bowl first.
Hello, Shetty!
20 out of 20 games, and they've won the toss. Islamabad United have bowled first. There's that stat on the bottom of your screen right now. Win the toss. They love to chase. They've won 19 games. It's nearly up to 80%.
Go, 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 Shetty, go, Shetty. Oh, Shetty, run, boys, good boys. Run,
Cool and cool. It's about always keeping your hands clean. Hygiene, very important. Very, very important. I love the fact that he never misses his hands with that bottle. He never misses. He's absolutely brilliant at it. Last night he must have done 6 squirts and it went straight into the middle of his hand. There's that little quicker one, little flatter one. And we've talked about this important stage now. 2020, I think, maybe if you're just watching it for the first time,
Escapar!
it's not just 20 overs of trying to hit. There's little passages of play which are very important. 6 to 10 overs, I think, is the time to set the game up. You get off to a start, you get a good power play, but now it's about, yes, you want boundaries here and there, but it's about keeping wickets in hand and getting that foundation. And funnily enough, the Qalandars, this is their worst patches of play now. Between 6 overs and 10 overs, they are the worst side. 6 and 15 actually. They are the worst side. Their run rate is just under 7. We'll come back to that. 7 overs gone, 60 for 1. $60 for 1 then. 7 overs gone.
We've got off to a quick start again. We've seen this before. How are they going to go from here? Chris Lynn came out and started blasting. When he started looking ominous, lost his wicket. And there's been a couple of strikes of luck, but then that was a strike of purity. Long way over the fence.
Hussain Talet has replaced But important player as well, Fakhar Zaman. Experienced. I remember him in that Champions League final in England against India, and he got 100 to lead Pakistan to victory. So he knows all about pressure. He's a good player as well. I think he's a sort of player, Dirk, that I would look at if I was coach of Lahore. I'd be saying I want Fakhar Zaman to bat all the way through. Bat all the way through and let everybody bat around you. If we need to go a little bit harder at it, then somebody else will come and do it. Agree?
Isn't that the type of player that Hafiz is down the other end? I'm sure you can have 2 of those types of players just going as business as usual. You need someone who's... You need someone to be the aggressor, particularly through the middle overs, that sort of 8 to 12. And have a look at this. This is what I talk about when I'm saying bowling straight. This is dot balls, well bowled at the body. It's the wicket. How straight that ball was that Chris Lynn's trying to cut. They bowled very well without reward.
Yeah, it's great. You know, Hawkeye are really good to just show you that, what you're talking about, and for people out there to understand what you're on about when you're talking about straight deliveries. Well, he times it. People are watching, but they've watched it fly all the way. Could he have taken it? Could he have balanced himself? You see players practice this all the time. It's the 71st six of the competition.
I think this was a genuine chance. I think early on he started coming in. You see he's a little bit off the fence. If he was back on the fence, I think that would have been straight down his throat. As soon as you come off the fence and come in, you lose all perception of where that boundary line is.
What a shot. That is a serious, serious shot. Timing, placement. What a player Hafiz is.
Well, this is a good lesson for kids at home. When a bowler's bowling fast, the softer you have to hit it. Look how delicate he does here. That is a glorious piece of stroke play, and that's the 50 partnership as well. 33 deliveries. Building nicely.
Nice. What I like about it is they're trying to push each other as well. Shout of twos. 8 overs gone, 74 for 1. Khan, second over. It's been an excellent start, this has, and the foundations are, let me tell you, well and truly in. I put something out on social media a little bit earlier about who would perhaps win this game. There's a lot of people who were saying, well, Qalandars won't win. Of course they won't win. Well, of course, head-to-head, Islamabad, well, they're obviously have won 5, but the position they're in, this could be their night. Totally understand perhaps why the supporters are saying that, because every time you mention the word Qalandars, well, the Qalandars do what the Qalandars do and collapse, or can't get to totals. Tonight, Dirk Nanas, I'm seeing a different side.
Some of the shots that we've seen tonight are shots that really you can only play on a true pitch, and this is a case in point. This 4 from Hafiz, this is the 6, and these types of strokes you can only play on a really true surface. This is a wonderful pitch.
Well, I'll go back and I agree with you, because Waqar Younis talked about how the 3 pitches have slightly been different. The 3 nights that we've played PSL here, I think the wickets have got better. And that's what you want in 2020 games. Good wickets. Not that flat that, you know, bowlers have no chance. There's something in there. And I think me and you will agree with this. If the ball carries, it's so much better.
Makes for a true contest, bat versus ball. If you bowl well, you do well. Vice versa with the bat. Makes for exciting cricket as well.
Well, inside edged, won't carry out so long gone. A single off it. 9 overs gone, 79 for 1. just 5 options so far. Remember that Islamabad have played another spinner tonight. They dropped the seamer Akif Javid and brought in Ahmed Abdullah. They were going to bowl him and then they have changed their mind again. Seeing Talet to bowl his second over. Last night he only bowled 1 over, Hussein Talet, went for 10. And he bowled because perhaps Shabad Khan didn't want to bowl his 4th over. He only bowled 3 overs last night. 3 overs, none for 29. Coming up to halfway in the game here. Lahore are well and truly in this game as we speak. Well, we're near the hockey stadium, aren't we? We're right next to the hockey stadium. That was like a hockey shot.
Well, there's sometimes when batsmen will fake to go and lap. Well, this one, you don't often get them telegraphing that sort of paddle so early. Bowler doing well to bowl outside the off stump and creating that change of stroke from Hafiz. Look how early he's down. He's done well to get bat on that.
It's like that cricket you play in your backyard where you can't hit it on the full, you just got to hit it into the floor. Indoor cricket type shot. It's clever, you can't get it before, get off strike. Oh, that's a decent shot, decent timing. Again, trying to go for that straight line, but this is outside leg stump. He's a good player, Fakhar Zaman.
This is the challenge that you have when you've got that left-right combination. You're trying to bowl straight. You get just slightly off. That's an easy shot for a left-hander.
Yeah, it's also you're chancing a little bit because of fine leg up in the circle. And they're trying to go straight, but you can't be too straight. Gets away with that. He gets away with that. All he needed then was just a little bat on that, and that could have run away. Interesting to see what Lahore do from here. If they lose a wicket, will they stick with their order? Will they look to maybe try and mix it up? David Visa could be a good option. One of these are going to bat all the way through, which we've talked about. Maybe then you send in a VC. You've also got the likes of Samit Patel, who's an experienced 2020 player. Big shout. Big shout, but was going to miss leg stump. We're talking a lot about Lahore at the moment. With Islamabad, all they've got to think is just take a couple of wickets here and then the pressure is on the new batsman. Where do you see, if you were captain now, Shadab Khan, where would you be looking next over? Spin, or would you go back to seam?
I think you'd bring the spin on, absolutely. A reminder that you can watch this on YouTube from anywhere in Pakistan. Well, he's done it again. Just any fraction of wit. Another glorious shot, 89 for 1.
89 for 1 at the halfway stage. In the last 5 overs, 35 runs scored without the loss of a further wicket. Well placed Lahore, and Hafiz in particular has been really, really impressive. Hit some outstanding shots.
This is a fantastic service. This is a pitch where you could find scores in the high hundreds, 180 even.
Got him! Just when we said they're well placed, the captain Shadab strikes, and the second wicket goes down for Lahore. It's Fakhar Zaman who's out. Captain Sohail Akhtar is out in the middle. And absence of Ben Dunk, we've had Hafiz up at 3, so he's also coming up the order. And, a big job to do, as Dirk said. An excellent surface, and they can't throw away this good start they've had. The middle period has often been a struggle for Lahore. Zaman giving himself way too much room. Shut up, right on the money.
And you just got a feeling that the Lahore batsmen are starting to get a wriggle on, and this break almost, the breakthrough rather, almost puts the brakes on for a couple of overs. Yeah, that's the type of ball they were scoring off, getting ones, getting the odd boundary here and there. Suddenly get the new man in, you've got 2 dot balls, and momentum's just slowly drifting away.
Really good stuff this from Shadab. They were getting runs easily in the last 5. Rotating the strike really well. And suddenly a wicket, and the pressure's back on.
It's interesting seeing between overs Shadab Khan talking with the keeper, Luke Ronke, and they were having a bit of a disagreement. Probably over who was going to bowl which over, but no problems with this.
Well, there's still great batting to come for Lahore, and as much as they have good batting, you also want a good partnership here. Faizan to come. Villas is brilliant at playing the situation. Samit has been brought into the side, and Vis is an excellent finisher.
Well, at what point do you put Visa in? Well bowled. 11 overs gone, 91 for 2.
Go again, boys!
91 for 2. Faizan penciled in to come in next. I wouldn't be surprised to see Villas moved up the order either. Starting off with the dot ball. Good start this. Already 28 dot balls bowled by Islamabad. Hafiz is the key here. He's on 42 of 29. He's played a gem of a knock. It'll mean even more if he can take his team to a competitive total. Smash that, and field in the boundary. You can just watch and hope, because Hafiz has bludgeoned that. He's up to 46 of 30.
Look how quickly he gets in position here. Deep in the crease. Back and across, and really take your pick as to where to hit that. He's in such a good position.
When you're on your T20 debut, as Ahmed Safi Abdullah is, and you're bowling to Hafiz in this mood, that's going to be pressure on you, isn't it?
I'm really curious to see what they do with the batting lineup. What do they do with Samit Patel? Good player of spin. When does Visa come in? On a true surface, you'd hope that he isn't left in the sheds for too long.
Chatted to Dame Villas during the warm-up, and I said, I've been talking you up, better not disappoint us. He says, well, I'm going to do my best. He does do his best. He's a great pressure player. Oh, that is hit hard, and is a fielder underneath it, and will take it. And first wicket on T20 debut for Ahmed, and his teammates will celebrate this with him.
Well, delighted and rightfully so.
Back at the Gaddafi Stadium, 1 ball to go in the 12th over. It's Villas in, and he's not on strike because the bat is crossed. Score remains 96 for 3 after 12 overs. This is a vital partnership for Lahore. If Villas and Hafiz can set it up for the big hitters, they could get well over 180. He's a wily campaigner, is Villas. He led the Jersey Stars to victory in the MSL T20, and this is why he's here.
Spinners are bowling well. They've restricted the scoring, and it's always nice as a first gamer to get a wicket in your first over. Settles the nerves. What is that man going to do?
Well, he's a free-scoring batter, and he'll be looking to rotate the strike off, and when he gets his eye in, Villas can really take the game away. 100 up, 100 for 3. This rate, they'll get to 160. 10 and over takes you to 174.
Shady boy!
Up a selfie, post that on Twitter and tag the PSL. Beautiful colours.
It's a very serious selfie.
It's the new smile. I see very few people smiling in selfies. It's kind of the cool look. Oh, he's got him. Has he? Yes, he has. Oh, this is a big breakthrough. 1 wicket is booked, 2, and now the 3rd is fallen. And Dane Villas, disappointing. He's got to get off the field. Islamabad right on top.
Well, it's as though he tried to pull away at the last minute. I don't know if he really wanted to play at it. Oh, it was just big turn. Wonderful turn. This is a wonderful pitch this evening. That ball turning. Dane Villas falls for 3. Lahore now 100 for 4.
Right across.
Samit Patel getting a game today. Previous seasons, he's turned out for the opposition team, Islamabad United. Comes in with his team needing him and Hafiz to put together some sort of partnership. 27 for 3 in the last 30 balls. Oh, what a delivery to end his spell. The captain, brilliant stuff. 2 for 14 and 4. It's 100 for 4. Hafiz should get 2 here. And that will be his 5th 50 in PSL, his first for Lahore of 34 deliveries. And he's the key for Lahore here. A bit of a wobble in the middle period. The seasoned campaigner. Lahore, a former captain. Yeah, the drums are beating, but I'll tell you his heart's beating even faster right now. Seen a couple of teammates come and go.
Last ball of the previous over. Oh, that's a tough one to get first up for Samit Patel. Lovely finish to a great spell of bowling.
Oh!
Just it. Look how much this ball turns. I've seen him bowling a lot of wrong-uns, but that one, not many people are getting any bat on that. Lass has done quite well to touch it.
Straight down the ground. Brilliantly struck for 6. He's got the intent, and got the distance. 6 number 72.
Well, they do need to get a shuffle on. The way he uses his feet. He doesn't try to overhit the ball. That's what I love about Hafiz. When he goes big, he doesn't try and hit it out of the stadium.
Nice FA! Brilliant, bud!
Because the challenge for them here is that they were 52 for 1 after 5 overs. Over the next 8, they only scored 48 runs. So when it just 6 and over, and for a lot of that period, they were only 1 down. So it just typifies the problems that Lahore have. Can they keep the run rate increasing from here till the end? That's the challenge.
I think also interesting to see how Shadab goes about managing his bowlers. 109 for 4. The current run rate. Lahore will get to 156. And you've got to say, on a pitch like this, that won't be enough. Can they get 10 and over in the next 6? Vilas getting a fine nick. An excellent delivery from Shadab, who's managed to boss the middle period for Islamabad. It's a situation that Lahore really need to address, is how they bat these middle overs.
And this is where he's been so good. Ahmed Bhatia bowls that slower ball into the pitch like there. You just saw when he bowls that ball, it's such a different delivery.
I have been corrected on Twitter. It's Tapal T, so I would have to have a cup to know that. And thank you to a couple of fans who've come up and said Tapal T. I think I've got that correct. How would you manage the bowlers to ensure that there isn't a bit of a blinder from Hafiz and Salute at the end?
Well, I think Ahmed Bhatia needs to bowl out from here. He's got 3 left. He's been effective in the way he changes his pace. He was terrific last night. I'd give him all his 4. What do you do at the other end? I'm not sure you're going to bowl the left arm spinner again. Probably going to go back to the quicks. And really use all your variations that you've got. Everything possible. That man was a little bit expensive, Musa, tonight. He's bowled 3. Probably going to bowl him maybe 1 at the end. I'd really like to see him come on if a new batsman comes to the crease.
More of that, please, from Hafiz. He has paced himself so well in this innings. 62 of 40 deliveries, and he's the key for Lahore. Samit is new at the crease, but Hafiz has been there long enough to know and trust his shots.
Well, that one again, dug in. A little bit of width, but it's how Hafiz plays this ball. It's a long way outside off, and he just uses his wrist really to get it over there. That's just skill, not force.
Six from the over, 3 balls to go.
That's what I'd like to do as a bowler. Get him off strike. Hafiz is playing them so well. Get the new man on strike, Samit Patel. Bowl to the person who hasn't really seen you much. It's the best type of fast bowling. A 1 is a victory at this stage of the game for a bowler.
They've gone at just 6 to the over in the last 5, and it's just not good enough, I'm afraid. Pepsi catch a craw, and they catch a 6 in the crowd. You win a share of a craw at the end of the tournament. Bring your catching mitts. Great vibe here at Gaddafi Stadium. HBL PSL 5 back in Pakistan. It's been just match number 7, but you could just sense the excitement. As I've said before, if you're anywhere near the vicinity of a match, get down to the stadium. Oh, wow. Hello, Samit Patel. 6 to end the 15th over, 13 from it, 122 for 4.
Big ask for Abdullah, bowling the 16th over, the left-arm spinner. They'll be looking at 192, Dom, won't they, at this moment, because of the fact that Hafiz is batting so well. And Samit just played a gorgeous drive, which ended up over the side screen. Final phase of this innings to begin. Last 5 overs, where it all goes off. This man has batted beautifully, and be eyeing the straight boundary yet again. Nice hitting down the ground.
Well, the minimum that Lahore should be looking at is 50 off this last 5, minimum. 50 gets them to 172, and I think they'll want more than that.
Nicely bowled. He just cramped him from falling into the pads. He made sure that Hafiz couldn't free his arms. He has to be very aware, because Hafiz is going to come at him. Yeah, comes at him and hits him out of the ground. Only just.
Well, he was nowhere near that pass, nowhere near it. It's good bowling from Ahmed. Remember on debut he bowled 2 good balls and cramped him. This one I think he knew Hafiz was going to run at him, and this is all brute strength and hands. Into the surface, watch his hands. Didn't get all of it, but got enough of it.
He'll go again, and he'll clear long on yet again. Back-to-back sixes.
Two excellent shots. Remember the pressure that he was put under with 2 dot balls. Now he's reversed the pressure. The pressure is on you making your debut. What are you going to bowl now? Is it going to be short? What will Hafiz do?
Oh, Hafiz went for the slot sweep. He was looking for 3 out of 3. Nicely bowled, just slowed it up wider. He's already hit 5 sixes in this innings. 75 over just 46. Just in the middle of that, goes through with the shot. No, Samit says, no, I'm not coming back. So 13 off the 16th, 135 for 4. Tries hitting down the ground, just clears extra cover, and he'll come back for another couple. So it's all about Hafiz. Zainabas.
Thanks guys. Fakhar Zaman is with me. Fakhar, अच्छा आगाज़ किया लाहौर कलंदर्स ने मोहम्मद हफीज़ की 50. अब क्या लगता है कितना टोटल करना चाहिए?
मेरे ख्याल में जिस तरह हम लोग जा रहे हैं अभी 180 तक हो जाएंगे और विकेट बड़ा अच्छा है और 180 इस विकेट पे अच्छा स्कोर होगा मेरे ख्याल में.
कलंदर्स के लिए कितना ज़रूरी है ये मैच जीतना?
बहुत ज़रूरी है. देखिए हमारा स्टार्ट अच्छा नहीं हुआ लेकिन इस मैच में हमने जो प्लान किया उस ऑलमोस्ट उसके मुताबिक ही चल रहे हैं अभी तक और उम्मीद रहे कि बॉलिंग में भी ये सही होगा.
थोड़ा सा बताएं पावर प्ले के बाद क्या आपको अंदर से क्या मैसेज दिया गया है, क्योंकि स्ट्रगल करता है कलंदर्स. स्टार्ट हमेशा अच्छे होते हैं और उसके बाद मिडिल ऑर्डर में थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम आता है.
बिल्कुल जिस तरह हमारा आज प्लान था कि मैंने लंबा लेके चलना है और कोई रिस्क की ज़्यादा रिस्क नहीं लेना बैटिंग के दौरान और यही किया. ज़्यादा रिस्क नहीं ले रहा था मैं, तो ये था कि स्कोर भी उस तरह तेज़ी से नहीं बन रहा था लेकिन हम लोगों ने विकेटें नहीं दी और अभी जिस तरह हमारे पास विकेट्स इन हैंड है तो हम कोशिश करेंगे कि आखिर में जितने ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा रन बना सके बनाएं.
आपकी टीम में फास्ट बॉलर्स तो बहुत एक्साइटिंग है. शाहीन शाह है, हारिस रऊफ है, तो बॉलिंग पे आप मतलब ट्रस्ट कर सकते हैं उसमें?
बिल्कुल. देखिए हमारे पास इस तरह बॉलर्स हैं और इस मैच में हमारे पास एक एक्स्ट्रा स्पिनर भी खेल रहा है तो एक अच्छे कम्बिनेशन के साथ हम जा रहे हैं और उम्मीद है कि वो इस मैच में अच्छा परफॉर्म करेंगे.
चले मैं आपको यहाँ नहीं रखूँगी, जाके देखें मैच और एंजॉय करें.
थैंक यू.
Hafiz smashes it down the ground just for a single. Ahmad Butt has built an impressive 3 deliveries.
Yeah, he's definitely going to use his change of pace delivery. He tried the full and quicker one to Sami Patel and he was dispatched back over his head. So long off, I'm sure we'll be back. Definitely, all 4 fielders are behind square. Well, they're changing it now. Fine leg has gone back. Options of maybe going short at Sami Patel, that's a risk. Definitely have to go back of the hand.
Exactly that, and just hit in the onside for a single. Well, Lahore Qalandars, they're wanting 180. That's that back of the hand slow one that's worked so well for Ahmad Butt. And the one thing that is going for Lahore Qalandars that most of the time they start well and then fall away. But today is Sunday. Every day is not Sunday, but today is Sunday. So maybe 180 is on.
Sunday fun day.
Absolutely. I think Qalandars should request that most of their games should be played on Sunday. The way that Hafiz has batted today. 81 of just 55 sixes.
They still have to finish it off though. They still have to make sure they get to 180. Don't be thinking 200 and think we've got to go every ball now. Get themselves to 180.
His middle 78%, so he's been in control. You'd expect a few edged or beaten, but 78%. He's been a classy knock. Slow one, back of the hand, no pace on it, so it'll just be one. Good result for Ahmad Butt. He's just gone for 7 of his first 5 deliveries, and this is the ball that's got him there.
Well, it's working so far. He's obviously thinking now, Samit Patel, where can I hit this slower ball? Is he going to go full at me with a slower ball? Can I run at him? He holds it cross seam, or more of a like side on. And the seam coming down, and then it comes out the back of the hand.
Just onto the pads. Samit must feel that he's missed out. Just the single to end the over. 17 gone, 143 for 4. The Dastak move. Tom, this is sort of knocking at the door. Right now, Lahore are breaking the door down. Fahim Ashraf with a beautiful delivery, the Yorker. Everything you talk about, slow ones, short ones, the Yorker is so lovely to watch.
Yeah, perfect execution, but also give credit to Samit Patel. It is straight at the stumps. He's given himself a little bit of room, and importantly, got Hafiz back on strike. A lot of batsmen maybe block that out and don't get off strike. Remember, a runner ball at least gets Qalandars over 160. Then throw in the odd boundary here and then, and that's when you build that end period.
And you talked about the boundary, it's just flicked over the top, easy as you like, just wrist into work and over the fence for a maximum.
Well, he's playing the shot for two reasons. He knows that Fahim Ashraf is going to go full at him, and also square leg is up in the circle. He's trying to get this, I think, a little bit squarer, but because he times it so well and he's in such good form, it actually goes a little bit straighter than he wanted, but he still flies it. Slightly gets it wrong, brings up another 50 partnership off 27.
Nicely done, good comeback from Fahim Ashraf. So the 50 partnership, and Hafiz has got 40 of them. Now 41.
And I'll go back to how important the man on your left there, that first delivery, get off strike. Hafiz then hits a 6, then he can't hit the next ball, he gets off strike. Now Samit Patel, what do you do here? If it's in your arc, out the park. Hit it out the park. If you cannot hit it out the park, get Hafiz back on strike. It's simple.
Yeah, you either want a boundary or a single. Don't want to run back for 2. And there's your no. It's not a boundary, it's caught at the fence. Ingrams does the rest. He tried to hit this over the top into the stands, never got enough of it.
Well, it was there to hit. He's very unlucky, Samit Patel.
David Visa can strike the long ball. He's on the non-strikers then. And it's back to Mohammad Hafiz, and they'll be looking at 12 and over minimum from here on end. Hafiz, fine leg in the circle, square leg has gone back. Third man also in the circle. So Hafiz might just bring up that ramp shot, try to use the pace on offer. Where does Fahim Ashraf go though? Does he go to a slow one? Because he's not got any protection behind the wicket.
I think he goes full and straight. Get Hafiz off strike.
Yeah, the slow one. Hafiz was looking for the little ramp. And nicely done by Fahim Ashraf. Pace off, didn't let him use the pace. He's looking for that paddle. It was pace off and also way outside off stump. The single is gold right now for Islamabad United. What does Visa do? One delivery to go. Does he just smash it?
Well, that's difficult. Think who's next to come as well. Maybe he just looks to try and
Can't smash that. That is a terrific Yorker. Lovely end to the over from Fahim Ashraf. It's 153 for 5. Ahmad Butt, 19th over, about to begin. Again, third man, fine leg in the circle. Back of the hand, slow balls is the way to go for Ahmad.
Yeah, I was going to finish off with what Visa should have done, and he did exactly what I thought he should have done. Give himself an opportunity to get in. And hopefully he'll be dancing at the end. Keep knocking on that door.
Doesn't want to dance like that. Wants to bring up some real moves. But right now, all the moves with Muhammad Hafiz 90. And are we going to see a Hafiz special 100 here? First 50 for Lahore. Can he make it into a big one? Can he make it 3 figures? Beautifully bowled. That back of the hand delivery is just working a treat.
It's very hard to hit. Somebody who's in on 90 is finding it difficult.
The winners of Match 5 Fantasy League, Muhammad Awais Khan, number 1. And there are about 10 winners. So lots of people got that right. Here we go, Visa. Square leg in the circle. Deep mid-wicket in place.
Well, he looks to hit straight.
He's sliced it away, square of the wicket, boundary.
Yeah, that's where he looks to hit. He wants to hit straight. And maybe hence why Ahmad Butt has decided to try and go wide. The only problem with going wide is if you don't get the perfect Yorker, it can be sliced away, and once it gets past backward points, the man who's out on the cover boundary cannot stop this. It's nearly inch perfect. Yorker trying to aim for that blue line. Now the pressure on Ahmed Butt. Change of field again, so square leg out. I think he goes back to slower ball.
On the pads, he's missed out big time. And will come back for the second. But Visa would have thought, well, full toss on my pads. This is going into the stands. You can just see the frustration.
8 balls left as well, Baz. And they're 161 already. We've seen 2 games here so far. And the high score's been 164, and that wasn't enough last night. Multan Sultans got there, and Islamabad knocked them off. So with 8 balls left, can they get to 180? I think they have to get to 180 from here.
Slow one, smashes it down the ground, and one bounce into the fence.
Just watch how David Visa sets here. So he's going deep in his crease, he's holding his position, and he's waiting for that slower ball. Missed out on the quicker full toss, slower ball, look deep in his crease. And because of the power, he's able to muscle it over extra cover.
Last ball of the 19th.
It's a free hit. It's a free hit.
Smashes it down the ground. Won't reach. Long off. Just a single to end the 19th. 166 for 5. Oh, that has been pumped. Huge maximum.
Another one of the go low sixes. 77 sixes so far. And if you were listening the over before, I called it about it's a free hit because it didn't matter if he got out. Well, if he keeps hitting this, it matters. He is a powerful man. If you miss your length, as in your Yorker length, you're going to go out of the park. I told you the dimensions. It's 2 meters straight.
There he goes again, leg side. Will he come back for the second? Yes, he will. Lisa's going, he's pumping.
Maybe stopping Hafiz getting his 100, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Personal achievements do not matter. He's played brilliantly, Hafiz. He'd take 91 and out right now for Lahore to win this game. And the way he's played, he deserves it. Pressure now.
Slow bouncer, and it's been given a wide. Almost got away with that for Mushraf.
Well, it was a gamble, wasn't it? It was a gamble to bowl it. You know that Visa is setting himself. Look how far he's outside there. It's a right decision. Now he hasn't got that. Now he can't bowl a short ball. If he does, it's a gamble. Fine leg third man up in the circle. He is not going to try and lap him. He's not going to try and dink him past third or fine leg. He's going to try and smash it out the ground. He has to bowl the perfect Yorker.
Yeah, no dinks. Just a big hit which has been caught at deep mid wicket. Nicely done by Ahmad Butt.
I think Visa thinks he's missed out here. Maybe the change of bat just didn't help. A little bit of an inside edge. But what
Hafiz, 91. Goes down the ground, goes massive, goes huge. That is out of here.
That's going to add to the HBL 6 counter. Has to be one of the biggest we've seen on this ground so far. 78 sixes. He's one shot away from the second 100 of the HBL PSL 5. Cameron Akmal yesterday. Experience. Is it Mohammed Hafiz's day today? It has been so far. This will be his third 100 if he gets there. 181 as well. Can they get to 190? The crowd wants a 6.
Tries that little dink. Will he come back for the second? He's got straight to the fielder. Oh, he's going to miss out on that 100 if this is a legal delivery. Last delivery will be faced by Faizan. Hafiz 98. That is the highest score for Lahore Qalandars in all PSLs. He's beat Fakhar Zaman 94 against the Gladiators in 2018. But unless this is a no ball or a wide, he won't get 100.
Well, he tried to play that little sweep shot, didn't he? Got a little bit of inside edge, but what an innings it's been. Last ball.
Length ball gets beaten, and it's a dot ball to end, but Lahore Qalandars will be well happy. 182 they got largely because of this man, Mohammad Hafiz. 98 of just 57 with 7 sixes. Classical knock from the professor.
Last 5 overs as well. This is important. I think this is important for Qalandars. 60 runs off the last 5 overs. You don't see that very often in any PSL by the Qalandars side. No wonder they are happy. Experience, you need that in any T20 side. We saw that last night, or yesterday, Cameron Akmal with 100. But 182 for 6 is a good score. Whether it's a winning score, we'll have to wait and see. But a very happy team in the Qalandars, also the local supporters who've come out tonight to see this.
Qalandars have done the first half right. They've got to that 180 which they were talking about, largely because of this man. Mohammad Hafiz has come to the party to the delight of the Lahore crowd. And we'll have the man of the moment with Zainab Abbas.
Thanks guys, the man of the moment Mohammad Hafiz is here with me. Hafiz, ज़बरदस्त बैटिंग आज आपने पूरे लाहौर के क्राउड को एंटरटेन किया।
अल्लाह का शुक्र है, एक अच्छी इनिंग जिससे टीम का टोटल जो हम चाह रहे थे वो हुआ, बिकॉज वी वर थिंकिंग अबाउट 170 प्लस ऑन दिस ट्रैक। एंकर रोल प्ले करना पड़ा एट मिडल ऑफ द स्टेज, लेकिन मेरा ख्याल है कि वो हम जो चाह रहे थे बोर्ड पे आना वो ज़रूरी था, कोई भी स्कोर करे। सो रियली हैप्पी कि मेरी एक ऐसी इनिंग्स आई जिसके साथ हम लोग वो टोटल अचीव कर सकें। स्टिल वी हैव टू वर्क रियली हार्ड इन एज ए बॉलिंग यूनिट, एज ए फील्डिंग यूनिट, बट स्टिल इट्स अ टोटल वी वांटेड टू हैव ऑन द बोर्ड।
दैट लास्ट ओवर आपने पहली बॉल पर छक्का मारा, बट उसके बाद सिंगल एंड में लेना पड़ा, तो सेंचुरी नहीं हो सकी। Got it about that or doesn't matter?
नहीं, मेरे लिए ये था कि मैं ज़्यादा स्कोर करना चाह रहा था। 100 हो गया नहीं होगा तो कोई मसला नहीं, लेकिन ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट था कि वो शॉट एक मेरा अच्छा है। आई थॉट लाइक यू नो इट विल वर्क, लेकिन एनीवे स्टिल हैप्पी कि जितनी भी कंट्रीब्यूशन हुई टीम के लिए दैट इज़ मोर इम्पॉर्टेंट।
पिच अच्छी है,
पिच अच्छा है, बॉल थोड़ा रुक रहा है, हमें एज ए बॉलिंग यूनिट अच्छी बॉलिंग करनी पड़ेगी, और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट एज ए फील्डिंग यूनिट हम अच्छी फील्डिंग करें।
चले मैं आपको यहाँ पे नहीं रखूँगी, जाएँ और एंजॉय करें।
We're set for a cracking run chase here at the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore. Islamabad United needing 183 runs in 120 balls, needing to go at 9.15 to the over. They've got the Fab Four at the top, and we know how well Ronki can strike it. From Lahore's perspective, they need wickets, and they need a few of them in the power play to hold back this gun batting lineup. Alongside Bazid Khan, what an atmosphere here at Gaddafi Stadium.
Well, Lahore Qalandars have turned up, and so has the crowd, and it's a fantastic occasion. It's the first time that Qalandars have really batted through those 20 overs and shown what a good pitch this is. Colin Munro does strike it well, so we're in for a fascinating first 6 overs. Need to go at over 9s. I tell you what, that's not a problem for these guys, but the problem they will have is that they're facing an in-form Shaheen Shah Afridi.
It's an excellent track. All coming onto the bat really nicely. Good value for your shots. And here we go as Lahore look to defend the score. And a really, really good one. Afridi starts with the wide.
Yeah, Afridi bowled really well in that previous game against Multan. 4 overs, 1 for 18. Where Multan chased the target down with 23 balls to spare, 139, but he was the one stand out. And with the new ball, he needs to deliver yet again. Just look out for a touch of swing.
I did hear a noise. What was it? Probably is it bat hitting the ground?
Yeah, what he did do the other day was bowl very full. And he started off in the same way, and he's trying to bowl extremely full. Get whatever swing there is possible. And also try and burst through the defences with that Yorker.
Well bowled. Thinking about two. These are two very energetic batters at the crease, and Lahore will be on their toes in the field. Every run saved is crucial, right from the word go. It doesn't look like that was anywhere close to the bat. So Lahore scored 16 fours and 9 sixes in their innings of 182 for 6. And thanks largely to Hafiz, wasn't he brilliant? Just missing out on 100, and he's put his team in an excellent position. Oh, that's really well bowled, nice and full.
Powerful openers Islamabad United have. Luke Ronchi has been phenomenal. He's been a legend in PSL altogether. All the matches that he's played, he's come out swinging and hitting the middle of the bat. So almost like he comes out after having a net and after having played himself in.
Ronchi, 7 player of the match performances in PSL, equal to Kamran Akmal. You have a look at Ronchi and Munro up top. You say explosive. Then you've still got Ingram, Malan, Ali, Talat. So Lahore have their work cut out. They've got a good score, but it's an excellent pitch. They've got to be disciplined all round. Excellent chasing record for Islamabad United. They'll back themselves here. Was the name of the game, and Afridi has delivered.
Exactly what Qalandars wanted. The start that they wanted. Afridi had been bowling very full. Luke Ronchi wanted to come at him, ran at him, got the bottom of the bat. Well, the start they were after, the dangerous Luke Ronchi having to walk back in the very first over. Have a look at, yeah, that's all fine. So Shaheen Shah Afridi delivers with the new ball.
Well, up until that point, he hadn't hit a boundary, and you know Luke Ronchi doesn't like to be kept quiet. Didn't get enough of this. Easy catch for David Visser. So the dangerous Ronchi is out for 1. It's 3 for 1. dream start for the home side with the dismissal of Luke Ronchi in the opening over. The dangerous batter, David Malan, left-handed back with some of the most classical shots in T20 cricket. Afridi's key. 1 ball to go in this first over, just 3 conceded.
I reckon Maran has to watch his toes, because Afridi is looking for that Yorker straight away.
You can feel the intensity of this game. Oh, as Bazard called it, excellent opening over from Afridi, the 3 for 1. Back live, Malan and Monroe at the crease, but Lahore will feel a sense of relief with the dismissal of Ronchi. Such a game changer, so easily in the first 6 overs he could knock the stuffing out of this run chase. The batting hero for Lahore, Mohammad Hafiz, has got ball in hand. Good move this pass.
Yeah, left-handers on strike. He's terrific to left-handers. He's got a knack of picking them up straight away. Ball will dart back in.
It should have been 2.
Bottom of the bat, just sort of skewed up to mid-off. Lisa did the rest, but it was the over, the build-up of pressure through the over that got the wicket.
It's become a familiar celebration for Afridi. It works some days and some days it doesn't. Ronchi has got to take the good with the bad, I'm afraid. At the same time, Lahore were 14 without loss. Islamabad with tons of work to do. Required run rate 9.5. Got you covered wherever you're watching from, and if you're on YouTube, the Sports PK, and for all international viewers, cricketgateway.com.
And right now the left hand will watch closely, because if he's with the new ball especially, will skid it on. Always gets a lot of LBWs with left-handers.
He's appealing for that. And so is Villas. Very interested. And Rios. Unmoved.
Yeah, just the ball darts back in, skids back in. Maybe going down leg. And this is exactly what he'll do, is go around the wicket. He won't give the left-hander any room. And there's almost a thought that the ball might spin. It's not going to spin. It's going to come back into your pads. And Hafiz is such a biomechanics expert now. He's probably the only bowler that's been tested 115 times and then been cleared again, so he knows exactly what he's doing.
Such a good over, this 1 ball to go, just 2 singles conceded. And the required run rate has gone up to 9.8. And pressure on, and pressure's paid off. Hafiz has got the breakthrough, and Lahore have had the perfect start in this power play. Both openers now dismissed.
Left-hander and Hafiz right on target. No space provided whatsoever. He tried the sweep shot across the line. Ball skids away. Hits the surface, skids straight through. Too quick. The sweep shot not on. Hits the leg stump. Hafiz can't do anything wrong today. Wicket in his first over. Monroe out for 2. It's 5 for 2.
Islamabad United captain Shadab Khan has brought himself in ahead of Colin Ingram. Lahore with the start that they would have hoped for, and the bowlers have certainly delivered. Afridi first up getting Ronki, and now Hafiz, golden arm getting Monroe. They're dealing in dot balls, just creating great pressure. In the third over, already 9 dot balls.
That's why it's such an exciting side at Lahore Qalandars. Nobody will give them the chance. They're saying win the toss and they have to bat first. It'll be difficult for them to defend, and they come up with the picture perfect or the best opening attack they've produced for a while. Shaheen Shafridi on the money, Hafiz on the money.
Wide call. Pumped up energy in the stands, on the field, in Coventry. It's the game that this competition required.
And Hafiz, he's always going to do that to left-handers. It's his happy knack of just dismissing them for fun, because he doesn't give them any room to work with whatsoever. It's been the Sunday for the professor.
Still searching for that first boundary. Islamabad United 7 for 2. At the same time, Lahore with 22 for 1. Run rate, required run rate, almost touching 10. Perfect situation. Gives Lahore a nice kind of match situation to get into those middle overs. Try to take pace of the ball and really try to put pressure. One more wicket in the power play. That could be game over for Islamabad United. Malan, a key player here.
Right, a moment. Fan of the match is that face painting that everybody's so into. I tried it on, didn't suit me at all.
I'm definitely going to give it a try. Green's my colour.
That is some pace. Shaheen Afridi has been in great rhythm. Previous game as well. Today he's up over 140 and getting the ball to zip off the surface, hitting the seam. He's on top of his game.
You have a total in excess of 180. It just gives the opening bowlers something to play with. If this was a total around 138 odd, it would have been a different attitude from Islamabad. And look at Shadab, he's so animated. Team under pressure. Lahore have not beaten Islamabad since 2017 in PSL. So well bowled from Afridi. They're keeping it full. Required run rates now 10.15. There's very little that these Islamabad batters can do.
Especially when it's 147.7 and so full. He's honing in as if the ball was reverse swinging with the old ball, bowling those Yorkers. But it's actually a brand new cherry, which he's controlling superbly.
Islamabad finding it really tough out there. Excellent new ball bowling.
Yeah, the first over, he started off bowling very full, and he's bowling at speed, 147, 146, and that one 126. So he's mixing it up as well. Ends up with 147 again, so he's really cranking it up. But in between, he can subtle variation too.
Yeah, slow delivery, getting rid of Ronki. Last ball of the over, just 2 from the over so far. Oh, that is smacked away, but just for a single, he had to put in the dive. It's all happening here, 8 for 2. Eight for 2 after 3 overs. The current run rate 2.67. It's been absolutely brilliant. 12 dot balls in the first 3 overs. Afridi has given very little away, and Hafiz has just been right on the money.
4th ball last over, beaten for pace. Everybody thought he just played and missed, but have a look at that. It's quite a big spike.
It's really loud out there. I was out during the innings break. You could hardly hear yourself think. Can't give yourself out in this game. That's why the umpires. He's good. He's got to let off. And if he can play the kind of knot that Hafiz played, then Islamabad United can bring themselves back in. Change of bowler now, Usman Shanwari.
Shanwari will swing the ball away from the right-hander Shadab, who's promoted himself up the order.
Whipped away for the first boundary for Islamabad United, releasing the shackles, the Shadab. He's very animated. What's going on out there?
Well, they played a lot together, have Usman Shanwari and Shadab. Previous over, if on Shine Shah Afridi have a word. This time it just looks as if Shadab's got the pit between his teeth. Swung him away to the leg side, hits to the fence, has a word.
Boundary of the first ball. Who want to capitalize on this? Worked away again. Oh. Pick up 2. Thinking of a 3rd even.
Yeah, slightly unlucky that one. Just that marker on the 30-yard circle. It seemed as if it hit the marker and rose up. No, it was just a bump in the outfield. And no fault of Sohail Akhtar that time.
Required run rate still over 10. A big over here will bring that down. Shadab looking around, trying to find some areas. 3rd man up in the circle now. Oh, that's a good stop.
Shadab thought he'd got through and got the boundary, second boundary off the over, but Shazan does well. And it's amazing how a couple of wickets, a good few overs, and everything clicks. The fielding, which was a letdown in the first game for Lahore Qalandars, has stepped up. Now this should be interesting because Shinwari gets the ball to swing back into the left-hander. He'll try and bowl the Yorker, try and get Milan in front of the stumps.
Oh, that is smashed down the ground. One bounce for Milan's been kept quiet. He gets his first boundary, second for Islamabad United. 11 off the over with 2 balls to go.
That's a good shot. He tried to hit down the ground. He didn't get all of it. Slightly towards that sticker, high up on the bat. And Visa thought he was in with a chance. He raced back, just out of his reach. It'll settle a bit of nerves for Milan because runs haven't come, the boundaries haven't come as they would have liked.
Call of no. Oh, Shadab was very keen, wasn't he?
It's been quite frantic from Islamabad United. Obviously the wicket's falling down, but Shadab has come in and he's played and missed a lot. And there's a bit of confusion in the running between the wickets as well. It's just been created by the pressure exerted on them from Qalandars.
One ball to go in the fourth. 19 for 2. Lahore were 34 for 1 at this stage. David Malan on strike, 6 off 8. Good fielding. The end of the fourth over, it's 20 for 2. Afridi and Hafiz, the 2 wicket takers. Afridi getting the key wicket of Ronki. Ronki was still there. He would have been crashing it all over the place. Well, they've got the best seats in the house.
Haris Rauf, he's got pace about him. He replaced Shaheen, who delivered an excellent spell. There you go, the pace that's flying through. Shaheen beat batsman for fun with pace in his couple of overs. You'd be tempted to have bowled him another over because of the fact he was bowling so well. But one thing that Qalandars do have is pace. Haris Rauf can really crank it up.
You know you're doing well when you can keep David Visa at David Malan, I beg your pardon, at a strike rate of just 70. He likes to score quickly. He's had very few balls to hit. Called early for 2. Got to settle for 1.
Yeah, well, you got a fast bowler, your premier fast bowler, diving around and saving a single. You know that you're on top. Ball by ball action on cricketgif.com. Shadab. Look at this. Shaheen Shah Afridi's bowled 2 terrific pacey overs. Gets around, dives, makes sure that only get 1. Shadab struggled with the pace that Shaheen Shah had to offer. He was late on the ball. Haris Rauf is no different. He'll have a lot of pace behind that ball again.
Oh, that is crunched away. Shadab has had enough of this quiet period. And, a third boundary of the innings for Islamabad United.
The shot of innings so far for Islamabad United, gave himself a slight bit of room, and he's almost hit it for 6, almost a flat 6 over point. Pace on the ball and pace off the bat.
Superbly struck. Oh, that's going to go all the way. It does, and it's a no ball. Above waist high. And let's get an official warning. Tournament 6 and number 79. That's good from Afridi. His arm around his shoulders, giving him some advice.
It's a Yorker that's gone wrong, and the perfect result for Islamabad United. A no ball, and it's disappeared for 6. Shadab's done really well, and now he has a free hit.
That's good. 12 from the over. You need a couple of big overs because that required run rate now already. 12 from the over, it's come down under 10.
The win is Qalandars 63%, but that man on screen, the captain, has promoted himself. And in the long run of this tournament, he needs to bat well here because he's taken the mantle, and this will go a long way in actually helping him with captaincy as well.
Whipped away. 4 runs. Shadab's in the mood and he's striking it really well here. 16 from the over with 1 ball to go.
He's got to terms with the pace off the ball. And this one again gave himself a little bit of room. Ball is followed back into his path, but he's good enough to whip it over mid wicket. He hit that slap bang in the middle.
Partnership 31 from 19. A single off the last ball. 17 from the over. It's 37 for 2.
$37 for 2 then. Islamabad, remember they're chasing 183 to win back-to-back games here at the Gaddafi Stadium, Lahore. They convincingly beat the Multan Sultans last night. They've got off to a bad start, losing Luke Ronke and Colin Munro. But then it's been about Shadab Khan, who elevated himself up the order and has put the bowlers under pressure, Dirk Nanners.
Surprising to see him up so high. Look at that rate. Started off like a snail, and rapidly rising. HBL buggy throwing merchandise into the crowd.
Good to see the crowd as well. A lot more in tonight, watching on Sunday. They've come in hoping for a Lahore win. Don't see that very often. Does he get it over? Yes. It's an excellent shot from David Malan. He stands still and watches the hands.
All I can do is laugh watching this shot. There's no reason this ball should go wide of mid-off. Look at the way he just stays steady at the crease and in no position to hit it. It just goes through with the hands. Just stays in that shot so well for so long. That's what gets him out of trouble. Wasn't a bad delivery. What's he got now?
Usman Shamwari's economy by phase. Power play 7, middle of that 20 overs 7, and right at the end, the death as we call it, 8. It's good. As a bowler, you want to be as close to 7 or under 7 if possible. That's what the good bowlers are. Economy of under 7 runs per over. Passionate. We always see that. Passion. Home team want an out. They want a wicket. They want this man out right now. Could have him out. This has gone high. Dane Villas calls for it. Takes it just. Home crowd are ecstatic. And it's a big wicket.
Villas called my ball as soon as it went in the air. Had to run a long way. They have to run 35, 40 yards to get this ball. I'm going to be checking this. What are they checking for? Is it front foot?
Or whether they're checking the actual front foot or whether they're checking the catch.
Dear, dear, dear. Anything but that as a fast bowler. Any bowler.
Shadab Khan wants that. Shadab Khan is thinking, yes, please, come back. Yes, please, I'm going to have another go. Look at the smile on his face. No ball. David Malan is still asking for something. What he's asking for, I'm not sure.
I think he's talking about the spider cam, maybe. He thinks the ball's skimmed spider cam on the way up. I don't think it has. It's just a straight out front foot.
Doesn't matter, it's a no ball anyway. Doesn't actually matter. It's a no ball. They'll get the run as well because they ran through. And so it'll be David Malan on strike who will have the act of trying to hit the free hit out the ground.
Look how late he gets this ball in the swing, and the ball just goes straight up the chimney. Ended up being a good catch. Villas just got there in the end. Awkward sometimes when those balls are coming down, but that's a big no ball. It's not just a slight mistake, that's a big one.
The umpires are still chatting, still trying to get things right. Dane Villas now is having a chat with the square leg umpire. Just got to make sure you get it right. And free hit this. Could have had Shadab Khan out. He's sitting at the non-striker's end thinking, I've got another chance now. David Milan is trying to put this out the ground, put it out of Lahore. Full toss, and he gets it. One bounce four.
How many twists has this game got tonight? There's been an air of excitement about this game all evening. And this no ball, is this going to be the big change that Islamabad need, that little break?
Well, Shinwari is prone to taking wickets off no balls. Last year in Dubai, in 2018, 2 years ago. I'm still in 2019 myself, but we're 2020 now. So 2 years ago, playing for the Karachi Kings, and the game went to super over. Wouldn't we love to see a super over tonight? Well, this is an inside edge. Just lost his shape a little bit. He'll pick up 2. 50 up then within the power play. Remember, that's just underneath where Lahore were after the power play, 57. So last ball should have been 3 wickets down. And remember the stat in T20, if you take 3 wickets in the power play, it's over 70% of sides go on and win the game from there.
He's suggesting that there's a wicket falling this ball.
Maybe a wicket. I think with David Milan on strike, he's just happy to probably maybe just keep strike, clip it away, take the single, unless the ball's there to be hit. Misses it. He misses it. Maybe a bit painful. What an eventful power play we've had. 51 for 2. Good for Islamabad, having lost those 2 wickets, end of the power play. If you're just listening over before, we talked about sides who take 3 wickets in power plays and the percentage of who go on and win that game. In PSL, it's 77.5%. It's similar around the world in other T20 franchise tournaments. Back in England, I think it's 78, 79%. We've got a game on our hands tonight, let me tell you. Maybe the dew just starting to settle a little bit may upset the bowlers a little bit. Their grips also may help the wicket just to skid on and make it easier, but there's still a lot of runs to get. 132.
Last professor. Come on, boys, come on.
That was a double misfield.
I wonder what we see now. What type of attitude do we see out of the batsman now that the pace is off the ball? How do we continue with this chase? Do we continue to put the foot down, try and take on Hafiz, knowing how difficult he was in the second over of the game to get away?
There's your answer. Are they going to keep going? They're going to try and keep going, and they are going to keep going. Maximum for Shadab Khan. Misfield brought the right-hander on strike, the 80th HBL 6 in the tournament.
Brings up the 50 partnership as well. And that really was in the slot. Shadab Khan, that's exactly the type of ball that he's looking for. Something just outside, off. No risk of LBW bowled.
Yeah, he had to go full. He had to go full because you can tell Shadab Khan is thinking, I want to hit Mohamed Hafiz's every delivery out the park. That's what he's been sent up the order to do, losing Ronke and Monroe early on. Islamabad United have said, we're going to keep going here. We cannot let this game settle in this middle period.
Importantly, Shadab Khan's providing the perfect foil to Milan, who's getting himself in. At some stage, he's going to release the shackles as well.
He's a good player. He's a good player, David Milan. He has a lot of experience. He's been around 2020 cricket for a long time. So you're right. Having somebody like Shadab Khan in at the other end just releases the pressure off him. 64, 65 metres, that boundary. Temperature dropping, remember, dew is maybe coming. Oh, inside edge. Again, lost his shape. They'll try and get two, they won't get two. 7 overs gone, 60 for 2. Chris Lynn is just trying to help the captain out. Let's get a bit of reaction down on the ground with Zainab. Well, apologies about that. We've just got a few technical issues. We'll try and get down to Zainab as soon as we can. David Milan, who kept the strike. David Visa. So experience up against more experience here. Lots of slower balls. Applies his trade a lot with Sussex in the English domestic league. David Milan was talking to the umpires before the game started, just before we did our pitch report, myself and Wakar, and he was asking the umpire then, is it okay to move the screens within the game? He keeps doing it all the time. Oh, there was a shout of two, they didn't get two.
Quite like this, bring Visa in. Bowling slower balls, changes of pace because of that man. Shadab Khan wants to go after everything. When you've got somebody who's in such a attacking sense of frame of mind, you need to have someone who can change the pace a lot. That's what Visa can do.
And also that communication from Milan to Shadab Khan about the slower ball. That one wasn't slower. Let's get back down to Zainab.
All right, I'm back here with Samra Khan. We're celebrating the superheroes of Pakistan, and she is one who's an adventure athlete, quite a unique sport, of course, and she has biked on the glaciers of Gilgit-Baltistan. So kudos to you, Samra. What made you take up this particular sport?
I loved mountains because I'm from mountains as well. I'm from Lower Dir KP, So discovering that part, and you know, it was so amazing. I wanted to highlight it.
All right, I'll have to give it back to the commentary box because there's been a wicket.
Big wicket. This is a big wicket. We'll get back to you, Zainab, in a minute, but this is a huge wicket. David Milan, who tried to go over the leg side, maybe got a leaning edge, and it's a simple catch.
Well, the fruit of the change of bringing Visa on. Bowls that little offie almost, and Dawid Malan trying to force the pace. He had to start going. 22 off 22 he falls for. 62 for 3.
Colin Ingram has a century in PSL. Last year for Karachi. He's going to need all of that innings tonight. This is a difficult situation to come in. He's not going to be on strike. Experience, good strike rate. Now it'll be interesting to see how Shadab Khan plays, because Islamabad do not want to lose 2 wickets.
Dawid Malan just trying to force the pace. Seemed to be trying to overhit a lot of balls this evening. Colin Ingram got that century when he was batting at 4. Now he bats at 5 this evening.
Good from Visa. Good from Visa, back of a length straight, not allowing Colin Ingram to get off strike. This is the time now as a bowler you take the responsibility to say, I'm going to keep him on strike. How am I going to keep him on strike? I'm going to try and bowl straight. I'm going to try and hit the top of the bails. No width. Good ending. 8 overs gone, 63 for 3. At this point, you'd say that Qalandars are favourites to win this game from here. Still a long way to go. Change of bowling. Samit Patel, who's in the side tonight, up against Shadab Khan. Shouter 2, they'll only pick up 1. Let's get back down to Zainab.
Let's try this one more time. Samar is here with me. Samar, you were telling us about your experience.
Yeah, so as I said, I love mountains, and mountain biking was an ideal way to explore it. We have 8,000 peaks, longest glaciers, virgin lakes. So a lot of action sports opportunities there in Pakistan, and it should be promoted and supported.
What about your fitness regime? I mean, is it really rigorous? How do you train for something like this?
It is rigorous, and it should be rigorous for an athlete, because that's what makes an athlete different from an ordinary person. And to meet international standards, we have to stay fit and stay in form all of the year, all of the time. I do gym 3 hours a day, and I do weekend hikes, I do cycling, I maintain my diet. I don't eat any packed stuffed bakery food, carbonated drinks. We can't, afford to have such food. So diet, nutrition, your fitness, mental health, a lot of things count in it, yeah.
All right, Samar, we're going to make you sign this lovely bat by our Inverex Solar Energy fan. We are extremely proud of you. We talk about women empowerment and women coming into sports. You really have made Pakistan proud. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's good. You're into those adrenaline sports, aren't you?
Well, why wouldn't you? Get outside, get into nature.
Well, I say adrenaline sports, you're skiing, aren't you? You love skiing. Have you done the cycling?
As a skier, normally summertime when the snow disappears, you tend to go back up to the mountains, which is where the mountain bike tracks are. So certainly don't have the same fitness regime as her, though.
Well, I like skiing because you just put your skis on and go down. Cycling, it's hard, very hard. Well, pulled away. Does he get it in the gap? Good fielding. Pick up 2 just. Oh, hang on, maybe an overthrow here. There is an overthrow. So pick up 3. End of the 9th over, 71 for 3. .112 from 66. Islamabad required just over 10s. That's okay at the moment. They cannot allow it to escalate and go to 12s. He has to get himself in. They're going to try and push 2. Maybe give Shadab Khan the strike. But Lahore need everything to go their way, and this is good fielding.
This is exceptional fielding. We've seen so many of these. Just fumble on past the outfielders. Haris Rauf, exceptional. And then you're disappointed with this because the keeper's tried to be sneaky. Vilas just trying to turn the ball onto the stumps, but not needed.
Slower ball. Does he get enough of it? Yes, he does. Another HBL 6, number 81. That's good from Shadab Khan. Takes the pressure off Colin Ingram and puts pressure on that man.
Well, look at the way he waits here. It's a slower ball. Almost a knuckleball the way he bowls that. And Shadab Khan had to hold his shot. Hold, and then go through. Still got the power.
Yeah, I think that's the way to bowl at Shadab Khan. I think you've got to bowl at full pace at him. Got to keep it straight. Bowl the odd Yorker. It's the Spirit of Cricket Award. And the way to get your points is through the respect of the opposition, respect for the match officials, and also that's the Spirit of Cricket Reward. So they are your thing 2 subjects. Gets you points and gets you up that table.
Well, still not a time to panic. We've still got this run rate in check. Just under 10s and over required. That's okay. You just can't have any more numbers in that wickets column. 3 down at the moment. Need to be 3 down somewhere around the 14 over, 15 over mark to really give this chase a good shake.
Shout of 2 again. Colin Ingram's quick. And also when you're chasing is think, okay, right, we're nearly halfway, so we've got 2 segments here, 5 over segments. We can get 50 off the last 5. So that's 50 off 30 deliveries. So can we then get another 50 off that 5? That's what they do. It's simple. Or should we go 60-40 or 40-60? It's the way to do it. Is keep it simple and keep building the pressure. 10 overs gone, we're halfway, 83 for 3.
Comparisons. Islamabad United weren't catching up with Lahore, or will we see a little bit of a fight back here? 100 needed with the last 10. Shadab Khan, 46 of 25, the key to this run chase. It's his highest score in PSL. Remember, Lahore scored 60 in the last 5, so absolutely doable. Look at that strike rate, 184.
Game on. Who thought Shadab will come at 4 and play such a good knock? He's in 46, batting superbly. He was a little lucky earlier, where he was not given out. There was no appeal. It's nice and loud outside. It's very difficult for the umpires to hear that nick. But Islamabad bats so deep, even if they don't send Shadab, it's fine.
Look how well he's middled it. Just like Hafiz. He's got the measure of this track. And he walked out with real purpose when he pushed himself up the order. Whoa. Good change-up.
Well, he's a very smart bowler, Haris Rauf, so you expect him to deliver now. He had a very poor run to begin with. First over was very expensive. He was all over the place. He bowled a no ball, a full toss. But I'm sure he will come back. He will bounce back and smartly bowl that last delivery.
Best crowd so far in Lahore. Next to come in, Asif Ali, Hussain Talat, Fahim Ashraf. That's worked away brilliantly. Wow! It's gone all the way for 6, and that's his 50, first 50 in the PSL for Shadab Khan. 82nd HBL 6.
What a hit. We saw in the first inning, Mohammad Hafiz played some splendid strokes, but nothing better than this one. Just a little wide, and all he did, he opened the face of the bat and just sliced it over deep point. He went far and long. Shadab is playing a gem of a knock.
They've got to get him out. If you want to win this, you've got to get out Shadab Khan. Leave it to the crowd to tell you how that feels here.
You should have asked this earlier. You should have asked this earlier.
Just got into the seat, but that was a big wicket. In the next couple of overs, he could very well have made this a run-a-ball effort, but that's a wicket that's come at a crucial time, and he'll be devastated, having got to his first 50 in HBL PSL. Lahore are all over themselves there, and they've got to regroup now, don't they?
Well, Islamabad is going to hate you, that's for sure, Cass. That's a good delivery. Safe hands, jubilee safe hands. He's a wicket taker, he's a match winner. Haris Rao, very, very happy. Great knock. You don't have to be disappointed. Islamabad 91 for 4.
Asif Ali is the new man in. He's at the non-striker's end. Colin Ingram is as good as new. He's faced just 7 deliveries. Perfect situation for Lahore. Oh.
Well, he's very lucky, Kaz. This could have been called a no ball and he would have been out of the attack because he already had ball 1 full toss, which was called no ball. This wasn't too far away from that. I'm surprised that the batsman didn't complain or didn't ask for it. But yeah, he's trying to bowl that Yorker. I guess the ground is a little damp. The ball's getting a little wet, slipping through the hands. They're all pumped up. Lahore Qalandars, the entire crowd, entire stadium is pumped up. They all want Lahore Qalandars to win.
The tournament needs it. Everyone said Islamabad United are going to come here with that gun batting lineup. They should have what it takes to win. Another wicket here, and then it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, little unlucky. Samit Patel quite comfortable at the end. Yep. He knows the importance of this wicket. Look at the crowd at the background. This game is heating up nicely. End of the over, 92 for 4.
A rare double failure at the top. Ronki and Munro out for single figures. Malan, a runner ball 22, but it's that key wicket of Shadab. Right, Samit. Oh, down the ground. 6 runs.
Well, that's not the right line to bowl at him. He's a big hitter of the ball. Colin Ingram in his arc, using a little bit of feet, getting under the ball. Didn't hit it far enough, but hit it flat. Ooh, they're not holding back. They're not really worried about losing more wickets. They're just going after everything. Run rate required under 10. If Lahore Qalandars wants to win this game, they have to keep taking wickets, and it's not happening. It's not happening for them. That's the second 6 of the over, and that also brings 100 for Islamabad.
HBL PSL 6, number 84. 79 from 51 required. Ingram is the key. Both get going, they may not require 20 overs.
What a hit. Better than the one earlier. This time he didn't use his feet. That's not a good bowling. That's not a good bowling. That's half volley.
Oh, it's 4 runs. This is a big over so far. 16 from it with 2 balls to go. This is exactly what Islamabad needed. A loss of shut-up. Suddenly Lahore were right on top. 4 balls changed the face of this game.
Yeah, they want to finish it quickly. They know that Samit Patel is probably a weak link in this, and they're making sure that they're going after him, especially to the left-hander. It's not easy when the ball coming in with the smaller boundaries. Wet ball is difficult for the bowler. He's trying to draw it up, but anything full, anything in Ingram's area, he's gonna go.
What does Samit have up his sleeve? 2 balls to go. Can he prevent further damage? No, he can't. That is absolutely crunched down the ground for 6. 3 sixes in this over, 22 from it. And this will go on to become the biggest over, equal, I would say, in the PSL 5 so far. Sohail Akhtar, he's very, very worried.
Well, all the hard work which is Lahore Qalandars did is just thrown out of the window. 89 meters, and the third one of the over. Oh, that's another one. Oh, it's coming down. It's got in. It's got in. Is this the big one? Is this the game changer? I thought he was going out there. Beautifully taken. One too many.
Listen to the crowd. It tells a story. This over belonged to Islamabad United, and then Samit gets the danger man to end the 12th over. 114 for 5.
A little bit away from him. He wanted to go straighter because the ball sort of slides away from him. Didn't really middle it. And a steady Fakhr picking up beautifully. Ingram gone for 13. 114 for 5.
Wickets, the name of the game for Lahore. Islamabad United don't have to do anything too funky. The required run rate is only 8.62 thanks to Colin Ingram, 30 from 14.
Well, Lahore Qalandars have to start all over again. Exciting over. 3 sixes and a wicket. I don't think you can balance it. I think Islamabad United has really done what they needed to do in the last over. Although they lost Ingram, but they fetched 22 runs, which makes a big difference.
One over changes it in T20 cricket. That's what you've got to love about the short format of the game. David Visser, though, he can make a huge difference here. A wicket or two and suddenly pressure back on Islamabad.
Well, the plus here is that the 2 batsmen at the crease, they're both on 0. So they all have to start again. Yes, couple of good overs, couple of wickets here and there can make a difference, but these 2 are very sensible, especially Talat Hussain, who's batted for Islamabad at number 3 in the previous PSLs. So he knows how to win games from here.
Osaka Battery's power run. Go, young man. What an atmosphere. Congratulations to him. 68 required from 47 balls. They're going to push for 2. Yes, they should. Both are good runners between the wickets. That's a good throw, though.
I think it's safely home. It's a good throw. Because everyone in the deep is right on the boundary, they're really worried of getting hit for boundary. And that's why just sort of sitting back on their heels. Pepsi, catch a crore. Win a share of a crore.
So many reasons to find yourself in an HBL PSL 5 game. You don't want to have FOMO. You don't want to be the one to have missed out on the first full season being played here. Someone's got to catch this. Oh no, it's gone over the fielder and for 4.
They don't only want wickets, they need a bit of luck also. Very unlucky. It was a slow bouncer and Asif Ali struggled to control it, and watch that. Just going over Chris Lynn, who's standing at short fine leg. Little unlucky.
Good start. 28th dot ball. At the same time, Lahore were 100 for 3. So Islamabad have lost 2 more wickets, but it's that over that has really changed things. Had Ingram not gone over past them, they would have been 100 odd for 5, 103, 104 for 5. Wickets needed. Oh no! That was there for the taking, surely.
Do they really want to win? Come on. I mean, that was in the air for a long time. Samit Patel had a poor over, and on top of that, watch that. That would have been a backbone broker.
Didn't judge it at all. He had loads of time. Could have had a Tapal cup of tea before that got into his hands, and he didn't. Big let off.
Yeah, he wasn't sure which way to go. With the fingers up or just a normal way of catching.
Eight from the over, 122 for 5. Everyone at the edge of their seat, 61 required from 42 balls. 122 for 5, 7 overs remaining. How would you manage the bowlers in these last few overs, Waka?
Look, it's a difficult one because I need wickets. If I'm a Lahore Qalandars, if I'm out there, I need wickets. So who can give me the wickets? Shanwari had a poor run so far. Haris Rauf is probably the one, or Shaheen Shah. But do I want to use them now or should I wait? It's a difficult one for a captain. You need a smart captain to think or maybe have a strategy for this man. How you want him to bowl. Do you want him to bowl those slower ones or Yorkers or wide Yorkers? Because the required run rate is nothing. It's a little bit of damp out there. It's not easy. I'll probably bring Shaheen back for 1 over maybe. Just 1 over. Get me a wicket.
I agree with you. They've got to go a little earlier here. They could wrap this up before you know it. Ingram has taken the pressure out of this run chase, and Lahore with all the work to do.
And another thing I would say that what they need to do is just bring those inner field a little closer, stop those singles, bowl maybe a few dot balls. And that's what they did in the previous over. They made them play a couple of dot balls, and then Asif Ali tried to hit out. An opportunity came.
Victory for Islamabad tonight, and they'll head to the top of the standings. Lahore desperate for a victory. That is absolutely crunched for 6, and it's a good catch on the boundary too.
That's the area where you avoid bowling, especially to Asif Ali. He likes his arm to be freed, and that's what happened. A little slice, but the way he swings his bat, ball traveled fast. Good catch, gentlemen. Very good catch. But watch that. We have seen some good 6s today, and this one is the top of the ladder.
We thought it was impressive that Lahore hit 9 6s. That was 6 number 8 for Islamabad.
Good start of the over for Islamabad, 7 off it already. And Usman Shanwari looks to be struggling big time. Mohammad Hafiz started with a new ball, and then he was given the ball.
Concedes the most at the death, does Shanwari. 3 balls to go in this 14th over, 7 from the over so far. Islamabad United, they may have lost 2 wickets in the last 30 balls, but they've cashed in with 63 runs. And that has been the challenge. Not enough dot balls, not enough pressure from Lahore. They've just conceded far too many boundaries.
It's that one over, isn't it, Cass? It's that the Samit Patel's over has changed the face of the game. The run rate was up there, almost getting close to 11, and suddenly things changed. Both these batsmen at the crease are very seasoned. They've both been playing for Islamabad for a long time. Yeah, that's nice, nice and straight. J. super over. Ah, Yorker, yeah, man.
Yeah, you created problems for batters in your time, Waka. Great stuff. Best match of the tournament so far, just in terms of atmosphere. Lahore have got a couple more games to come. They'd love to see the home side win today. Need wickets. 2 wickets in the next over or so.
And the crowd, what about crowd? Full house today. They need a luck, they need a little edge there. We have seen a superb game so far. The crowd's been outstanding. The pitch has been superb. Cross seam delivery, extra bounce for Shanwari. Watch that, look at this. That's what we want to see every game of PSL. Come on, people, come out. We're going to Multan, we're going to Rawalpindi, Islamabad after this. We want to see this.
And there's such great interest internationally in the HBL PSL 5. All the foreign players playing here, fans from around the world tracking their favourites. Great global spectacle, but if you're in Pakistan, make your way to a game. That's smashed away for 4. Good over, there's 12 from it. 134 for 5. back lie. 49 from 36 required. It's an easy equation. These two batters keep going. Partnership, 20 from 12.
I don't think Lahore Qalandars can blame anyone else. You know, that's very, very poor bowling. It's a good total to defend. It's not over yet. I'm not saying that it's all over, but so far what I've seen is just no discipline in the bowling. Apart from the first 3 overs, it's been scattered. They've been all over the place.
You also have Islamabad United that bats so deep. You've got someone like Ali at the crease, 6 hitting specialist, 18 from 9. You've got to take every opportunity that comes your way. Let's go downstairs to Zainab.
Well, Pepsi Catch a Crore के winner Hamza is here. Ironically, I worked with him और आज मैं इनका इंटरव्यू भी कर रही हूँ क्योंकि इन्होंने एक ज़बरदस्त सा कैच पकड़ा. तो हमजा इस प्लान के साथ तो नहीं आए थे कि आज मैंने जाके कैच पकड़ना है, क्योंकि पिछला जो मैंने इंटरव्यू किया था उसमें उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि मुझे पता था कि आज मैं यहाँ पे इंटरव्यू अपना दूंगा.
अच्छा नहीं, ये हकीकत है. मैं कैच पकड़ने की नीयत से ही आया था और टिकट ली भी इसीलिए थी कि कैच ही पकड़ूंगा. और अल्लाह की तरफ से था, किस्मत अच्छी थी. 25,000 का क्राउड है और उसमें से आई एम द ओनली वन हु सिट विद यू. और अच्छा था, मज़ा आया मुझे.
अच्छा ये बताएं कि वैसे आप खुद क्रिकेट खेलते हैं?
जी बिल्कुल खेलता हूँ. लाहौर कलंदर मेरी फेवरेट है.
सॉरी, विकेट गिर गई है, so I'll have to throw it back to the commentators.
48 from 35, and this is a huge breakthrough. Waqar Yunus was calling for Afridi to come back into the attack, and he's delivered.
Yeah, the risk taken by Sohail Akhtar, bringing him a bit too early, but he's paying off. Round the wicket, just in that off-stump corridor, and Asif couldn't help himself. Was looking for a big booming drive and edged it. Landed on the seam, big edge, brilliantly taken. That's what we need, more wickets.
Effort ball from Afridi, 143.8. Ali gone for a quick fire, 18 from 11. It's 135 for 6. Gaddafi Stadium filled with hope as Lahore fight back here against Islamabad United. 48 from 34 required. How well has Afridi bowled? 2 for 7. 2.2 overs. Can he pick up another wicket here?
I think this next 3 delivery is going to be very, very crucial. Shaheen Afridi brought in to pick up a wicket, and that's what he did. Lahore Qalandars are really happy. Shaheen Afridi has done the job. Can he pick another one in this next 3 deliveries? Probably Sohail Akhtar wants him to hold on for the last over, maybe going into the last 3 overs. But right now, these 3 deliveries are very, very important for Lahore Qalandars.
Crowd chanting, getting behind their local hero. Oh, that's going to go for 4, is it? Oh, that's a very good save. Excellent effort. Saved 2 runs. It was racing towards the boundary.
Very well played, Talab Hussain. It was a slow delivery, waited for it, just played it very late. He wanted a boundary out of it, but excellent job. They need to save every single run if they want to stay in the game. Run rate required 8.44.
Crowd desperate for a wicket. Look at them. They've had so little to shout about. Here's a team that has tried so hard for the past few seasons, and their campaigns have so often fallen away. Looking for their first win of PSL 5.
Everything good about this Sunday. Crowd in. And Qalandars, they love Sundays. They say that they prefer playing on Sundays. They win on Sundays. So let's see.
What a wicket! Afridi with an absolute dream over, conceding just 4 runs and getting his team right back into this encounter.
My man of the match, my man, Shaheen Afridi. What an over. Suhail Akhtar asked for it. He only wanted 1 wicket from him. He wanted him to open the gates, and he has opened it properly. 2 wickets in this over. What an over. It's well behind the line, no issues there. Santalat wanted to play that big drive like Asif Ali. And what a brilliant catch once again from the wicketkeeper. It was not there to be driven. It was not a half volley. Yes. Can Lahore win this game? And if they win, this is my man of the match. Santalat gone for 5. It's 138 for 7 now.
The game has turned on its head once again. Excellent over from Shaheen Shah Afridi. 2 wickets, just 4 runs conceded. Visa back into the attack. Don't think this game is done and dusted just quite yet. There's still a couple of batsmen who could get them into position. Lahore should win this game from here, do it, Nanas.
In this situation any day of the week, but this game has had everything. It's been exciting from start to finish. Where to from here?
Let's get down to Zainab.
Right, 44 required. Colin Ingram is here with me. Colin, a couple of back-to-back wickets for Islamabad United. What do you reckon in terms of the situation right now?
Yeah, I think, things were going well until this last over. Shaheen bowled a really good over, getting 2 wickets. I think, with the runs and balls are still quite close together, so we got some guys down the order who'll be looking forward to a bat, so hopefully one of them can be a hero tonight.
You had a bat down there. What do you make of the conditions so far?
Yeah, it's been a brilliant wicket over the last 2 days. The dew's in this evening, and we would have probably hoped to have chased this, and hopefully we will still. So it's been an exciting venue, and the crowd's been in, so it's been good cricket so far.
All right, enjoy your stay in Pakistan. It's back to the commentary box.
Yeah, 30 from 14. Colin Ingram, 3 sixes. He went after Samit Patel. How Islamabad would love to have him at the crease now. Misbah may be a little bit nervous. Would love back-to-back wins. That's good bowling.
You don't need to get too flustered as a batting side chasing 9 and over. It's a simple equation. But have a look at the top there. Shaheen Afridi, 3 for 10 off 3 overs. You can't assume you're going to take him for 9 or 10 off his over. Where are these runs coming from?
When I say don't think this is done and dusted, Ahmad Butt's last first-class innings, he got 106, batting at number 7. So he can bat, and you're right. Can't get flustered, just think of boundary. Every over, there is the boundary. That's what they wanted. Now we have a game, let me tell you, we have a game. 16 gone, 149 for 7. There's a meeting going on at the moment. This was the last ball. I don't think he got all of it either.
The trouble with that ball, you could see it was a slower ball from a long way out before he released it. Sat back and mowed that not just a little bit over the fence either. That went a long way. 8 off 3 now for Ahmed Butt. Haris Rauf now on. Look at the meeting here. Trying to work out what field am I going to bowl to? How are we going to defend this? Who do we want on strike?
Oh my word, is that a no ball? It's going to be a boundary. Just keep your eye on him. Keep your eye on the square leg. He's already bowled one. Nothing from the square leg. He's a lucky boy. That's 2 that could have been called. But importantly for Islamabad, that it goes to a boundary. That could have been given. Could have been given, and he would have been taken straight out the attack. Now pressure on. Now the pressure on. Do not go anywhere. Wherever you're watching this, do not go anywhere. Again. Does he get enough of it? He does. All of a sudden now this game has turned back again. Islamabad favourites to win it from here. Can you believe this?
And the body language has changed as well. What we're seeing now though with the bowling is width. As soon as the heat's on, we're seeing width. This is not what you need at this stage. This is a true pitch. Anything like that is going to go the distance.
Go round the wicket. If you're struggling to hold the ball, or if you're maybe just trying to go across him, go round the wicket, cramp him. He looks like he likes to cut the ball. Got to hold your nerve here as a bowler. Better! That's how you bowl at the end. That's how you do it, Haris Rauf. Bowl straight, bowl quick, and get the wicket.
This is a delightful follow-up as well. Seemed to come into him a fraction, inside edge, bowl. Another twist to the game. Before this delivery, you would have thought Islamabad had the upper hand. Now, Lahore with the upper hand. 8 down. Jubilation, rightfully so. Where to now? It's 157 for 8.
On debut, what a game, what a game to come in. Ahmed Abdullah. We've had everything this game, twists and turns. All of a sudden now the Qalandars favourite. What can you give us now, Haris Rauf? On debut, goes after the first ball. He'll pick up 2. No nerves there, Dirk Nannes.
Well, this would be a simple equation if it wasn't for that wickets column. 8 down. All you need from here is a batting unit. Couple of boundaries and singles from there and you're home. But can these 2 hold their nerve? Do they have the presence of mind to play each ball on their merits? Not just go after big hits. Where to from here? What's the next twist?
Surely it's to get Ahmed Butt on strike. Get him on strike. This man has a first-class 100. One left now. 24 from 19. No wonder the crowd have stayed in. No wonder the atmosphere is still electric out there. What a game of cricket we've had. From Mohamed Hafiz's 98 to a little cameo from David Visa. Excellent bowling, Shadab Khan, 2 for 14. 50 from Shadab Khan. Powered down the ground. He gets enough of this. Yes, he does. And then another twist. 17 gone, 163 for 8. Well, he's made a big decision. Sohail Akhtar, he's decided that he's not going to keep Shaheen Shah Afridi for the last over. He's going to bowl him now. So the gamble is on for Qalandars. This man took 2 wickets in his previous over and got them back in it. And then all of a sudden now he needs this man's experience. They need a wicket. Does he get a wicket? It sounds like he did. What a game this man has had. Listen to the roar.
And it's the man they wanted on strike, Ahmad Butt. Just the faintest of edges. You thought surely they just had to play him out. Surely you would play the strike bowler out in this over. Didn't try and take a risk. This looked like just a defensive prod. Devastation and jubilation at the same time. Ninth wicket down. 163 for 9.
Mohamed Musa will be on strike, and he's on strike against Shaheen Shah Afridi, who already has a 5-wicket haul in PSL. Can he become the first bowler to take 2 fifers in tournament history? Just tried to push it for a single, didn't want to take too much risk. Little bit of reverse swing. The crowd are begging for a 5-wicket haul and the victory. 4 for 10 so far. We've got a good crowd in tonight. Very good crowd tonight. 66% of the TV audience in the capital, Islamabad, is watching this game right now.
Wouldn't this be a win from here for Islamabad? the number 11 and the first gamer. One of these two is going to have to play the upper hand. Hit a couple of boundaries. Where's it going to come from? Probably the smart players, not from this man bowling now.
See him out, even if it's 4 dots. Go for 20 off 2 overs. This man is the danger man if you're United. Sliced it. He's got enough of it. He's got a boundary. Don't worry about what we're saying, just hit him for 4. They're 16 from 15. Surely not now. Surely the Qalandars cannot lose this game.
Look at the fury after Freddie gets hit with this ball. Just one ball, that's all they need, one ball. The crowd is on their feet. Where to from here? This game can't have any more twists, surely not. Where are we bowling now? Top of the stumps. Nice and straight. That's your 5th wicket.
It is straight. Don't worry, straight to the fielder. These two teams have histories with thrillers. In 2018, the game between them was tied in Sharjah. And Islamabad won on a super over. I called it a long time ago. I have a feeling this could go to super over. Don't we just love a super over? Powered down the ground, what a shot! Maybe not even super over. We've seen some games in this year's PSL, but surely this one, is this one going to be the best so far?
That's not the shot of a number 11. Standing and delivering. What a shot in the context of this game.
Right, don't get giddy if you're that number 11 now. Just remember you're a number 11 for a reason. Just be happy that you've got some runs off the main strike bowler. You're 12 from 13. You run a ball away from winning the game. Nearly. Pace, nearly. What a delivery. 18 overs gone. Do not go anywhere. 171 for 9. Well, he's played his cards now. He's going to go with Harris Ralph, and whether he goes with Shinwari in the last over, just needs to bowl full and straight. Slower delivery, like it, good option. That's why he's batting number 10. The pressure may be getting to him.
Oh, that's well bowled, but I'm not sure about that shot. Got huge gaps on the leg side. You can just knock that onto the leg side and get a 2. Remember, you're just needing one a ball from here to win the game. You don't need more 6s. Just stay in. That's all you need. If you stay in, you're going to win this game.
Mid-off up in the circle as well. Good, like it. I like it because it's not being predictable here. Slower ball, then a quicker delivery, third man back, so if he gets a top edge, there's a chance that could go down. Number 11 is telling number 10, just get me back on strike. Two good deliveries. Still work to do for the bowler though. Remember the singles. When you're chasing any target, remember the singles.
Well, that's well bowled again. Remember these last two bowlers, Harris Rao, Shinwari, they've both been going at over 12s tonight. Now these first three balls, trying to hit them out of the park, that's not what's needed. Get something on it, get off strike, get down the other end. This is the type of situation in a game that you're tearing your hair out. You've got no nails left as a teammate on the bench. It's also the type of situation dreams are made of for a number 11. Cover yourself in glory.
Think of the crowd as well. Powered through the leg side. Not too long on. So it'd just be the single. So he's gone slower ball, quicker ball, slower ball, quicker ball. What is he thinking here? Shah Afridi is talking to him and saying, look, whatever you decide, commit to it.
I'm backing a slower ball. I don't think the number 11 is going to be able to have the strength and the timing to hit me out of the park. If he hits it, I think it's caught in the deep. Go the slower ball.
What about bouncer? No?
Too risky. Fine leg up inside the circle. Tail ender gets anything on it, it's for 4. Slower ball into the pitch.
11 from 8. 11 from 8. Remember, Islamabad United won last night quite comfortably. And they've just decided to change the field now. So a deep mid-wicket has come up. And has come up to try and save the single. Long off out, has to go Yorker. Doesn't go Yorker, goes bouncer wide. Is that a wide?
Well, this is the type of one you shake your head at as a bowler, but the umpire's right. When you duck, and if it goes past the back of your head, that is a wide. Watch what happens here. Oh, easily a wide. Well down leg side. Good call.
Why has he changed that field? Explain to me, Dirk, why has he changed that field?
I've got no idea. He wants to go Yorker, it needs his fine leg back, but it's too high risk a ball. Any inside edge, outside edge is 4 runs.
That's okay. That's okay. If you're Islamabad, you do not panic. I know you've got number 10, number 11 there. It's one shot. One maximum, all of a sudden then you're close to winning. How they would love to have their coach with the pads on at this stage. With his experience. He'd be doing some push-ups, wouldn't he, if he'd win the game. Powered down the ground. Now only pick up a single. He likes that shot. Plays it well. 174 for 9. Yeah, it's that sort of night, let me tell you. It could go either way. Usman Shinwari will bowl the last over. He has gone round the park. He's gone at 12 and over. 9 runs of 6, 8 for a super over. Just imagine, it's nervous as a player, it's even more nervous as a supporter. Round the wicket, mid-off up. Short, pulled away. Has he got enough of it? Yes, he has! What a shot! The 88th HBL Tournament 6. Mohammed Musa, number 11.
Are you kidding me? He got this pure pace on the ball. That is a difficult stroke, number 11. You don't expect him to hit that type of ball. Remember, they just need 1 wicket. 3 runs to get. But Lahore Qalandars just need the 1 wicket. It should still be in their favour.
I can't call this. I don't know which way it's going to go. They can't call it. They're hoping. Last year, Shinwari, playing for Karachi, defended 4 runs off the last over against Quetta in Karachi to win the game. Just needs singles. Is he going to try and hit him for a boundary? He's just going to block it. He wants to take it to the last ball. Look at that, calm as. He is calm as. You see this from number 3 and number 4 batsmen, not number 11.
Certainly didn't expect this. Nice forward defensive stroke. Just had to turn it on the leg side, certain single. Can't be more twists. This game has had everything.
Keep your foot behind the line if you're the bowler. Can you stop the boundary? Mohammed Musa whips this. They're going to push the 2. Are we going to see a run out? No. Debutant now on strike. What a game of cricket we are having tonight. Still got a chance of a super over. Can't do anything. You cannot do anything. When you're sitting in the dugout, there's nothing you can do. Here we go again. Now everybody telling you what to bowl, what to do.
Well, if I'm the tail ender, I'm just getting a single. Step 1, draw the game. If you can draw the game, then go for the victory. Just get bat on ball. Will Lahore now bring the field in, try and restrict that single?
I'm asking you now, Dirk Nannes, what do you bowl? What length, what line? Do you go round the wicket, over the wicket? Set the field for us right now.
Well, I'm backing myself to be better than this tail ender batsman, so I'm almost going hard length and top of the stumps and hoping that that mid wicket there and that short cover are going to be able to come in and stop the single. Try and send this as deep as possible. I think the Yorker now, if you haven't nailed your Yorker tonight, I think if you try it now, it's too high risk. It's too easy to hit away for a single. Third man's back, fine legs back. They might be thinking about the Yorker, but it's high risk. Just get the ball tight in at the body and save the single.
2 to win. There's that hard length you're talking about. They grab the single, run out, miss. Scores level. Excellent play from the debutant, that was. Happy to just trying to get it in the gap, give Musa the strike. Surely now this game is won for the United. They have to take a wicket. The home side, they had victory in their palms and their hands. They've let this slip out, but could they? Could they turn it back round again and take it to super over?
Well, what happens now? Keeper's bringing a helmet up. Idea there, but they're stopping the bye. I don't want any chance of a single. What a game of cricket. This has just been a delight to watch from start to finish, but it's not over.
Good luck trying to pick the man of the match out. How do you pick the man of the match out? 19-run partnership, last wicket partnership, 19 from 16. This game was done. Dane Villas is standing up. Is he standing up? He's got his helmet on? No. Going back. He thought about standing up. As a bowler, you've got to try and clear your mind. Got to try and take a wicket. Field is in tight. The field is in tight. Surely have a man out. They haven't. Want to win. Yorker. They'll run, and what a victory. What a victory. Islamabad United have won by 1 wicket. A 20-run partnership. Take a bow, Mohammed Musa and Ahmed Abdullah. How have Lahore lost this? You can keep your head up high. Shaheen Shah Afridi, what a night you've had tonight. Will take nothing away from Islamabad. Dead and buried. And take the points.
Well, this was a difficult game to pick the whole way through. It wasn't until right at the end. They tried everything. But still, that man there, absolutely delighted, rightfully so. Who could expect number 10 and 11 to get them home? Only the second time the team has won by 1 wicket in the PSL. What a victory this was.